break it up in sections, right? Give myself a reprieve. You know what I'm saying? A little breathe, a little breather. But yeah, that's ultimately what's happening, and it starts from a place where you can't even see. And this is like this is what I mean by vast when I was speaking in the other incrementals. The divine energy is vast. It's no way for me to show this in that type of scale. This is why the closest part where we are right now is the largest. That would be us. You know what I'm saying? That would be us, and this would be the divine. Now, if I was to really have a scale, I would have to use this wall. That would be the only way I can show you the scale on real type time in some aspect. I would have to use the entire wall. You know what I'm saying? Like probably at least from here to here, but I will be able to show you the value of how that goes from the largest point to where we are now. Literally, you know what I'm saying? And this right here is symbolically, it's so tiny it doesn't have no real weight in the existence. Like we are like I was explaining, we are nothing as far as the weight incremental scale or the value of vastness to the universe or to the divine. We're nothing. It's like we're a dust literally floating in the air that has no weight. But to know that the dust is tethered all the way to that, to know that the smallest aspect of everything known to man is tethered to that, right? To know that is a powerful concept. To know that everything from the start of the divine is being twisted and pulled down to one spot where you are. And that's telling you where you're going. And as soon as you can understand to absorb the universal motion, instead of calling out the pieces of what's taking place and who's planning and who's this and why that over there and this got this going, nobody don't give a ish. Nobody give a shit. I'm gonna start cursing more over here because I can do that. I don't give a shit. So what nobody's thinking is like people are so dumb. Like, and at the end of the day, because you have a controlling party of people who will never ever reach this understanding or value because they would have to transcend that karmatic value in order to get divinity once again. This is the reason why they promote this propaganda to y'all. You got to run and get everything you can, first, second, and last, and who's the best and who's the worst. They got to do all this because that's who they are. They don't deal in divinity. With divine energy, I could be anything, and whenever. When I master that and I lock that in, anything. That's just divinity. That's what it is. It has no boundaries. It has nothing to do with nothing else. Being in divine energy shows you the coalesced energy of everything. Of everything. That's existence. You are divine. So your job is to be understanding that pretense, so therefore it's nothing you can't do. Naga, great dragons. Let me find out right now is the past of Dragon Ball Z, and we are bringing in the future of it. Right now. We're sparking this into existence. The reason why energies will start coming into fruition. The reason why people will see all their inner energy and start using it for themselves. The reason why people will walk away from everything worldly and tap directly into the divine. You talking about fear. You talking about worrying about what this means or that means or who said this. F all that. It's nothing bigger than everything. The divine created it all. The divine created it all. So why you ain't studying everything? That's the hardest thing for somebody to understand. It ain't really that hard. It's the fact that you can't think it because you ain't using that type of energy. What you're trying to use is the energy to control people. And that's what they've been doing, controlling people to be someone they can carry with them to the next door. That gateless gate about to open. It's about to open. And everybody who's been dealing with this particular energy on this earth and do not see divine, you going with them. That's where you going. And you can't, you know why? Because your energy is so heavy that portal is going to rip you. It's going to pull you right over there. Because you got everything it takes to be in the new system with your old energy. Yeah, they need all that old energy over there. TVs and phones and cars. Craziness, all that. Yeah, they need that over there to get started again so they can run a whole nother 100,000 years, 2,500 years of bull crap and make you believe like I feel something different, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, you'll be the progenitors of the next universe. You'll be them over there. You'll be over there. There's something going on. You feel it in your bones. you'll be over there teaching your grandkids that over there. You'll be like, yeah, y'all got to watch out for them people. Yeah, we done jump planets already. Like, y'all go to the next one with that. They're gonna have cotton. They're gonna have murder. They're gonna have bars and all that. Hip hop is gonna be plentiful. Oh yeah, hip hop is y'all gonna have your chains. You have everything. Y'all gonna be good to go. You're gonna have everything. Your reality TV show, the hot dogs. You're gonna have everything. Y'all gonna be straight. I'm trying to tell you. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be because it's all in you right now. That's everything that you are. Everything that you are is going with you. It's going with you. So you ain't gonna miss nothing. You just gonna wake up and the building's gonna be there. You're gonna be like, oh, ain't nothing happened. Well, I guess I'll go on. You'll be on a whole nother Earth 39 with the same system. Like, wow, I feel there's something different. They're gonna be done beat you like Rodney King. They're gonna be like, dude, what is he talking about? Why is he saying these things? New Michael Jackson. Yeah, all that's gonna be there on your new Earth. You're gonna be like, wow, what's going on? I remember the time. Yeah, that's what y'all gonna be doing. Just putting you on real quick. And the scientists speak so strongly to these things actually taking place so many different times that nobody wants to speak to it directly because it's too grandeur. How would you feel if you was connected to people that was gonna guarantee you wake up on the next Earth dealing with the same ish? Everybody talking about another Earth, another Earth, another Earth. You don't even know what that really means. These are beads of these are like how can I explain it to you? The Earth is like a giant incubator that got little baby plants in it. And divine energy or divine creations are cultivating this life. We call these Earths. No, they are so vast. They are so vast and they're covered in a golden ray of energy. You know what I'm saying? You call them a dome, call them whatever you want. We call them Mayat, the mother, because the mother produces the value of the body that needs to grow a baby. So we call Mayat the mother. That was the universal principle, the protection from the actual universal masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the real mother is so strong. She had to create this. And everybody gets it twisted. The son is mostly in the feminine energy because it's weaker than the mother. It's not as strong as the mother. The mother is the universal. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? So for the son to stand up and literally stabilize the universal energy to balance stuff out, that's growth. That's maturity. And the mother's wild because she comes straight from the divine essence. Divine said, "I will allow you to create a balance for each pretense of my energy," and that was the creation of the sun. And the sun was able to ring in the remnants of that energy, which they call the planets, which will ultimately have the doorway to open up the next procession of divine placement. It's what we talking about. It get ill over here, yo. Look, we cooking, right? It's like we done did 2 incremental sciences already. Huh? Yeah. I ain't gonna even hold y'all though. I know y'all like that. It's that fire right here. You know what I'm saying? Incremental Science 18. Alright, so understand that everything that's happening is a spiral motion. It has all these terms of grandeur on them as far as spirituality or biblicality or whatever you want to happen because they're larger than the understanding of the normal person's comprehension. And that's the only reason why it falls in this and that aspect. Think about people of old. They didn't know what the hell was going on. So they called it whatever they want, powers and this and that. Man, shut up. You don't know nothing. The start, divine, the all is sending his energy directly outward. How far that stretches, how far it stretches. And each collection of energy is allowed to create a divine point of existence, which what we are at now, and we're coming to our end of not having a divine representation for the whole aspect. We are filling up with this divine energy. So now that it's filling up to the top, the being or beings of us that we are, coming closer to the surface. There's a lot of us that are waking up. You're probably laying down in your house or you're probably going through day and you feel something inside of you that is so close to the surface and you like just moving in a different way. Instead of thinking these things, you're knowing these things. It's like right there at the surface. It's like whatever's inside of you is sitting right at the surface of your eyes and you can feel it sometimes like, yo, I know. I know, 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 I know. Yeah, real. Just telling you, yo. So that's what it is. Universal energy, all coalesced into one. Coming to a point. Don't be afraid. Just because it's so large, you can actually swallow all this energy whole. Okay, that's just what it's for. It's self-sustaining in every single aspect. All right. So know that it's Incremental Science 18. I'm about to upload this to the Patreon. It's gonna be one of the first ones. You know what I'm saying? This is going into that big package. You know what I mean? Everybody else, I might do like, y'all might get like the time lapse. You know what I'm saying? I might give y'all. I can't even do your time lapse because I ain't even record this. But I might take some pictures in different angles and show it to y'all like that. Cause put this work in for nothing. Nah, bro.